And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
You do not mess with Mother Nature. Mother Nature will always win. So there I was, 2 weeks after I got my driver's license. Yeah, I know it's a few years back, but there I was. I'm driving in the car, and it is December. It is wintertime, and I'm driving down the road a couple weeks after I got my license, and I'm coming around this turn, and it's about 5:30 at night, so it just got dark. And all of a sudden, as I come out of this corner, the back end of the car starts to go out on me. It starts to shift on me, and I'm like, what's going on here? Well, picture the car I'm in. It's an Oldsmobile Delta 88. Yeah, you remember those cars. Some of you don't even remember who Oldsmobile was. They were a car manufacturer here in the United States, and I grew up near the birthplace of Oldsmobile. And I'm driving this Oldsmobile Delta 88 four-door car. It was my mom's old car, and I'm driving it down the road, and as the back end slides out of me, this big old car is moving sideways on me. I start to panic. My heart's going, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And as I'm looking at everything, trying to figure it out, I look up, and I'm on a 2-lane road, and I see a car coming from the other direction. The lights are coming at me. And for a moment, I pray for a second. I say, Lord, if it's my time to go, I'm going alone. And I grab the wheel, and I crank it to the right, because I could not control the car any longer. And in that moment, I decided that if it's my time, I'm going alone. The car, of course, continued to spin out of control as it was all over the road. A heavy car, a rear-wheel car, drive, and the car spins around. I crash. I end up in a ditch. The car rolls up on its side and comes back down with a thud. And then all is quiet. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, am I alive? Am I okay? And I try to open the door to get out, because instinctively you just want to get out of the car because the car is all mangled and you just want to get out. And the door, I can't lift it because I have to lift it because the car is up on its side. So what I have to do is basically pry myself out and climb out of the car, holding the door with everything I got to get out because the car is on its side. And I jump out of the car, and once I get out of the door, jump down, and I'm in about a foot of just cold, icy water. And it's freezing. So I climb up the embankment through the snow. I get to the top of the embankment, and the other car stops. And there's a guy hollering out to me, "Are you okay? Are you okay, buddy? You okay?" I'm like, I think so. I think so. He goes, well, what do you need? I said, I need to drive home. I need to get home. I need to get home and think, oh, what am I going to do? Because I got to take care of this mess. And I didn't know what to do. There was nobody else involved in the accident, and they didn't take any property out. It was just in a very deep ravine of a ditch that had a bunch of water at the bottom. It was really deep. So this guy drove me back to my house. And when I got there, I thanked him. I appreciated him. It was only a couple miles down the road. And we bid a bond farewell, and he wished me good luck. And then it set in. Oh, my gosh, I just crashed the family car. I am in so much trouble. Dad is going to kill me. What do I do? What do I do? I better take some action. I better do something because he would expect me to take care of this. I got to take care of this. So I called the farmer down the road who's got the huge John Deere tractor. And he helps me out. He says, all right, Phil, I'll come get you. He comes, gets me. We take his tractor down there about 2 miles down the road. We actually pull the car out and haul it back with this huge full-size John Deere with the dualies on the back and drag this car back to the house. And I sit there and look at it and say, there's no getting around this. I'm going to have to face Dad. So in the end, everything worked out. What I shared with you today is a story. Understand that if you want to share a story with somebody, you got to paint a picture. You got to make it real. You got to have relevant detail, crouched in concrete evidence and colorful language. Relive the incident. And when you do that, you can tell a compelling story to somebody. And this is the key to effective communication, telling compelling stories that are very vivid, very clear. Do this, and you'll bring them in.